Bonjour, mon ami, und herzlich willkommen zurück zu diesem neuen Monstrum Nox im wunderschönen Balduk im Herzen Glias, was ein bisschen die Seele Frankreichs ist, und damit es geht in die nächste Runde. Damit geht es in die nächste Runde, so. Wir machen weiter mit unserer Mission. Sorry, ich war gestern echt ein bisschen zu groggy gegen Ende hin. Ach, was eine Aussicht. Wunderschön. So. Klettern wir hier hoch. Und dann klettern wir hier hoch. Was gar nicht richtig zu sein scheint. Und nun? Eventuell hier? Ah. Okay. Hä? Nee. Da auch nicht. Hier eventuell? Ah. Hier. Damn it. No gods stand and watch talk about a letdown. Looks like Park's information was spot on. There shouldn't be anyone around right now. Let us make our infiltration into the north wing from there. Sure possibility if possible.
Getting a little too used to this.
Looks like they've locked. It's a little sturdy, but I bet I could still knock it flat. What do you think? That's okay. We just end up here getting swamped by the guards. Maybe there's another way in? Why don't we try looking around? Noch für ein Key. Ah. A key. How very convenient that someone would leave it behind here. Nah, somebody planted this on purpose. Plus, they knew we'd be coming this way. That's some guy on the insider they've got. You're getting a strange sense of déjà vu over this. Something wrong at all? No, it's nothing. We do not have very much time. Let us proceed to the location of our client. Here we are. This must be where they keep all the high-profile inmates. I do not sense any guards around. It is, however, unquestionable, peculiar for them to be understaffed to such an extent. Not like there's all that many rooms for us to check. Let's make this quick. You can sense someone within this room. The door doesn't appear to be locked.
You may enter. Welcome, monstrums. Did you bring what I requested? Oh yes, I almost forgot. I am Marco. As you can tell, I'm just a harmless old bat.
Oh, come on. You don't seriously expect us to fall for that, do you? There's not a Glean alive who doesn't know you. You're the head of a resistance. There were posters of you plastered all over during that incident 3 years back. Is that right? I suppose that spares me the trouble then. You introduce yourself to Margot before handing her the cigar. Here you are, just as requested. Wonderful, wonderful. Though I'll admit, the request was little more than I pretext. Still, I am an ardent connoisseur of cigars. Glean-made ones are particularly relaxing. Naturally, there's a reason I've summoned you here the way I did. Firstly, I wanted to see if the monstrums lived up to all the tales I've been hearing. I had a feeling this was all just a test of some sort. So I'm guessing we've proven ourselves to you by now? When was it? Half a year prior, when the monstrums first took Balduk by storm. I never could figure you out, no matter how much I had my subordinaries privy. But now that you've made it into the depths of this prison, well, that's enough for me. I've only one singular thing to ask of you. Will you help to restore the belts of freedom? You wish to invite us into the resistance movement? So, this was what the recruitment scheme, just who does this old bag think we are? Your objective is to regain independence from the Rome Empire, I presume. Do you intend to have us glorified as heroes akin to Saint Roswitha, perhaps? No, don't get the wrong picture here. I don't see violence as the all be all. In fact, I'd consider our newest Governor General by quite a forward thinker. Best case scenario, I prefer to resolve this with words instead of weaponry. But that does little to change the reality of all. We've lost in the war friends, families, and entire generations of youth, Alter. Not to mention our new imposed personhood, annexed citizens made by obey Rome's will. What I wish to restore to Gleans is their dignity, even if it cost me all that I have. Also kurz Zusammenfassung, sie ist die Anführerin des Widerstands, der vor 3 Jahren niedergeschlagen wurde. Sie ist halt die Rädelsführerin und lädt uns jetzt ein, diesem Widerstand beizutreten und damit Glia aus den Händen der Romanern sozusagen befreien, also Balduk aus den Händen der Romanern zu befreien. Sie will es aber auf diplomatische Weise lösen. Mit dem neuen Generalkommandanten sozusagen. All you have? That's right. Margot was a wealthy merchant once, enough to rival us Pendletons even. She poured her fiances into keeping Balduk on its feet during the siege. For ex-soldiers with nowhere to go after the war, the resistance became a place to belong. After her arrest, her company was put under surveillance, effectively dissolving the group. But even now, it operates behind the scenes. You've never given up on the cause. I don't disagree with that. You did, but I can't say I agree with it either. Maybe it's not my place as a monstrum to say, but to me what matters is the people and the peaceful lives they deserve. If anything, all that discord you sowed just made things worse for Glia in the long run. But even then, even knowing that, you still plan on keeping this up? You two are Glian, I take it. I'm surprised to hear my repute is even worse than I imagined. And yet, I cannot back down now. Even if they've locked me away, even if the cause I've built is fading away as I speak. It's up to she who started things to bear the cross, as well as make certain the next generation doesn't stray on the wrong path. Huh? The wrong path? What say you, Crimson King? Are you willing to help an old biddy out? I'd like to help, but not with a revolt. How do you mean? You can't be serious. Is it okay if I tell her everything? Well, I guess you have to, if she's going to join us, but... Oh boy, this conversation is about to get all kinds of crazy. Nevertheless, this is the decision he has come to upon hearing her words. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I can't really say for sure how much we can trust her. But we do trust your judgment, Crimson King. Just like Parks said at the bar. That's right. If you're okay with it, so are we. You tell Margot of the Lemurs appearing in the city and your role as monstrums in deposing of them, as well as the existence of an unfolding conspiracy not even you fully understand. Now hold on just a minute. Lemurs? The Grimwald? God grief. Liable to drive an old crone Betty with all this fairy tale talk. Nevertheless, their second part about the conspiracy does bringing something to mind. I don't suppose a certain master is at the heart of it all, percents? You mean? You know something, don't ya? I've heard a thing or two. Yes, it's true that the knights are plotting something. But this is quite a surprise. You're onto something, Crimson King. Between your operations and my intel, we just may get to the bottom of it all. Both what's going on in Belduc now, and where the bells of freedom go from here. Very well, monstrums. I'll take you up on your offer. But on two conditions. Break me out of jail and fill me in on all that you know. Do so, and I, Margot Reyes, will pledge to you my fullest support. My intel, my contracts, all of it, will be yours as cohorts of equal standing. Just don't expect me to perform at the level I was back in the golden days. Happy to have you aboard.
Yes.
Happy to come aboard. It would seem we have become party to a rather unexpected alliance. I'm sure we'll be able to count on her, as long as she's on our side. Sheesh, never thought we'd be getting help from the Resistance of all things. So, you really are leaving, huh? A god! They onto us! No. Don't fret, he's one of us. I trust you cleared the area as you requested. I pulled whatever strings I could, but not every god has his prize, as it turns out. You take care making your way out, okay? You will. Do you the same, Damien? This will be the last of your time. I'll spend it in peace with family, if you like. Margaret. Thank you. If it weren't for you, my wife and I wouldn't be here. We'll never forget that. You've done for us, I swear it. Well, we don't have all day, you know. Lead the way, Monstrums. Adol and his comrades proceeds to escort Margaret out of her prison. The group then made their way back to the Dandelion without incident.
That actually went pretty well.
So, wir haben jetzt Margot dabei. Sehr gut. Können wir uns zum nächsten Auftrag aufmachen. Ich glaube, wir haben gar nichts mehr, ne? Außer den einen da noch. Ne, den haben wir auch nicht mehr. Nur noch dieses Landmark. Würde ich sagen, begebe ich mich mal zu diesem Landmark. Am besten direkt hier hin. Ist ja gleich in der Nähe. Scheint hier oben zu sein. Ach komm. Das ist ja jetzt albern. So. Schöner Exam-Spot. Vor Guardian Gargoyles.
What is extraordinary about this place?
Dass er wunderschön ist, auf jeden Fall. Das ist ein wunderschöner Spot. Oh! Ja, da kommen wir nicht ran, ne? Ne, das ist noch dicht. Aber wenn da Wege sind und da Symbole sind, kann es dann nicht sein, dass das... Oh. Oh, Carla. You can put a price on my feelings for you, but you never spare them a single coin, so I carve them here for free instead. Alles klar. Ist hier irgendwo Monstrums? Die sollte ich vielleicht clearen. Noch. Monstrums. Lemurs. Einen schwarzen Gürtel. Okay. 88. Soll ich eventuell nochmal ins Central District? So hoch hinaus wollte ich eigentlich gar nicht, aber egal. Oh, coole Landung. So. Da haben wir noch ein paar Dinger. Hier ist es immer am einfachsten, das zu klären. Weil hier so viele sind. Die Reste können wir mal hier zum Beispiel aufräumen. So, 91. Da ist noch einer. Wenn wir Level 43 macht das überhaupt kein großes Drama mehr, ne? Hier ist nichts. Hier müsste eigentlich noch eins sein und da oben ist eins. Bin natürlich wieder hier runtergefallen. Noch 3 Stück. Okay, das ist aber komisch, weil hier hängt nichts. Ich gab bis jetzt noch keinen Einbruch bei mir. Aber herzlich willkommen trotzdem. So. Ah, es passiert tatsächlich was. Geil. Ich kann also wirklich diesen District hier noch freischalten. Aber erstmal das Akre noch einschalten. Einnehmen. So, Blue Bandana. Habe ich zwar schon, aber egal. Da ist das Miasma. Da gehen wir doch gleich mal hin. Ja, wie gesagt, ich habe ja hier auf dem zweiten Bildschirm. Und da läuft alles ganz normal. Also bis jetzt gab es noch keinen Einbruch. Wenn wäre mir das aufgefallen. Ich habe es ja im Blick. Vielleicht nochmal aktualisieren oder so. Vielleicht bringt das ja was. Wie gesagt, ich kann dir nicht sagen, woran das liegt. Momentan. Also an mir, an Twitch kann es nicht liegen. Weil dann hätte ich es ja auch. So, wir machen mal kurz einen kleinen Break und sehen uns gleich wieder. Dann geht es dem Miasma an den Kragen. Fokus sein, bis gleich, haut rein. Also Silvarius. Nicht abschalten, in 5 Minuten geht's. Maximal 5 Minuten geht's weiter. Ich muss so ganz schnell pinkeln.